Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Scarlet Knights will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the SMU Mustangs offense will have the football first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, man. I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him all week long.
Turning it on! All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Tucker. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
On the set. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
He'll do it himself. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Leon. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Quick step and go. Oh, he's got some space. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He now has 72 yards on the ground, and that magical 1,000-yard mark is oh so close. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
They punt it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Under fire. Quarterback moving. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Mustang! He broke away from... Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Scarlet Knights with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to fire. Spins away from the defender. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Scarlet Knights are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Hunt is on its way. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And first down for the offense. Green 25.
They'll give it to him again. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Tucker. The short hands, it's Leon. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Mustangs line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Mustangs trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown! Going right to work up top. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Tucker. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll get rid of it. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Scarlet Knights will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quickly complete. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Tucker. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Quick strike through the air for the score. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He'll pull it on the read. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Here's a hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets a block. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Tucker. Going back to the well. Another deep ball. He's got it on the right. They finally make the stop, and that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Mustangs will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me, too.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And that was a good effort. That was a good throw, good catch, but he just ran out of real estate. And if I'm a QB, you want to miss outside. You definitely don't want to miss inside, but, man, he didn't miss by much.
The give to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to throw, it's Tucker. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's Flawletta. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. At the 20, he's got space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the run. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure in his face, and he lets him fly.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Looking for a man, it's Tucker. They're setting up the screen. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously bucked and loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
He'll pull it down. Across the 25, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape scramble and go pick up the first down. That is a...
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. These two guys... The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. To the air, it's Tucker. Finds his man, it's Flawletta. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he got loose. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
It just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Number 12.
And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give on the inside. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza.
Here we go.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end to get there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose.
There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line. A first down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Into the secondary on the right. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense turning it on. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
Gonna take a shot. He's got it at the 15. And we have breaking news. They score yet another. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hall. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's long. Makes his man miss. He's running free down the middle. The 30, past the 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touch. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. They'll go right back to him. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic. And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's got him. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Tucker. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on first down. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Mustangs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
This guy's been so much fun to watch all year long. Every single week, he's making defenders look silly trying to tackle him with that last play. Now over 1,000 yards rushing on the season.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Pushes ahead. And they're going to put another one into the end zone. He'll start this drive firing. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They boot it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. One more play to pad the stats. Handoff from the gun. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired here. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up